Good morning. Anyway, good morning to you. How are you? And this is the first video of the Paratus Electrical YouTube channel. Welcome. So, you join me on this extension that's being built, and there's old part of the house, which is in there, which is all being redone as well, but we're going to come back and do that after Christmas now, because it's now the 23rd of December. So we're going to come back and do it then. Yuck. So what we've done in here so far is first fixed the extension. We've got some spotlights going up in here. There's a lovely little roof light up here with some lights bounced up there. There's a bedroom in there that's all been done. So what we need to do today is the socket circuits. So over here is the kitchen area. So we will try and concentrate on this today. There's a couple of double sockets over there behind you, hob going in here, all this sort of stuff. But yeah, the kitchen going in today, so I'm going to try and do that today. The run is up there, so the old part of the house up there. We're going to run all the cables up into that, up to that roof void up there. All the cables, drop them down. New fuse boards going in behind this wall. We've got to move that at some point. So there's a big video to come. Loads of different sections. Thanks for joining me. Also, if you can hit the little like and subscribe button down there, it really pushes the channel. Thank you so much for every support. So how I plan my day is, well, not plan my day, plan how I'm going to do it is, so obviously the route is up there, and I want to go all the way like that, across there, and then down. So we're going to get a route up there, so we'll come out there, across, down. So I'm good doing that, just so I can get to the first socket, because I don't like it getting all tangled up, I want it to still look nice. So I'm just getting it up to this point here. So I know my first socket position is down there. So get this one through these gaps that I've already done, obviously, for the lights. Trying to reach out, there's stuff everywhere, which is probably not the safest thing. Right, so I'm happy with that. So that's my first leg in for my ring final circuit. That goes, so that end on the drum there is going to go all the way back there into that fuse board. So, first mistake of the new YouTubing is that I'd made up this thing, because I bought a telescopic stick thing to record the video. So I made a little thing out of all the bits that are on here, and I just knocked it and it fell off. Now, the camera I bought, it's really, really good. Anyway, I've just dropped it on the floor, and I've already just estimated. Are we allowed to swear on YouTube? We won't, because we'll keep it all family friendly. It fell off the side. So, lesson number one learned, watch what you're doing with a camera. Anyway, you might have seen me wearing these Ray-Ban Metas, and I'm wearing these because we can get a good bird's eye view of what's going on, which is really, really cool. So, if I stick them on now, hey Meta, record a video. There you go. There's me looking in there. Hello, how are you? That's the setup. So this is how we go. We've got the mic, we've got good audio. Anyway, back to work, stop talking guff. So because the fuse board is going in that room and then back there somewhere, our first leg is here. So what we're going to do is, because basically I don't really want to get in a loft space, and I don't really need to get up there. So what I'm going to do is guesstimate, but over-guesstimate the length of cable I need to pull off here, because what we don't want to do is be too small. That's what she said. Anyway, so pull this off. Pull it off. Don't be too small. Yeah, good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for good luck. Too late now. First leg of the ring, all sorted out. So, my other sockets are going to come down into here. So, there's no actual kitchen plan. This is a freestyle that the customers put together. So, I need to get a big enough hole up there to get 2 cables in, which I've smashed a few of my bits, to be honest with you, which is no good really. So I've got this 28mm bit here that, to be honest, I always buy new bits, but I lent them to someone yesterday and I forgot to pick them up. So get a hole up in here, where the other socket's going here, so we can get the cable through. So what we're going to do now is we've got the hole up there, we've just drilled with our trusty Bosch bit, down into there, across to that one, back up again to come through and down to the other side. That's what we're going to do. So another hole drilled up in here, not on the knot. Typical worktop height in the UK is 900mm, so 90 centimetres from the floor level to the top of the worktop itself. So we've got the laser up, we're going to measure up 900 off the floor, and what they recommend is another 100 to 150. I like to go 200, it's just easier to do the bloody math. So 1100 from the floor to the bottom of the socket. So what we'll do is we'll mark up 1100 on the wall, get the laser set up, and then what we'll do is we'll get the boxes all chopped in now where we need to be. So 1100 to the bottom of the socket, all the way around, get them chopped in, get the grommets in, get the cables in, then we can start getting it capped, making it look bloody lovely. Just quickly on that, I seen a thing the other day, people don't use capping anymore. Yeah, you don't need it technically, but it just makes it look a lot nicer, a lot more of a cleaner job. So we use it at Paratus Electrical, just makes it look a lot tidier. Someone comes in and thinks, I've actually give a hoot how I'm doing it. So we use capping here. So, tape measure, finished floor level, which is here. 1100, which is here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Laser marked on the wall. So there's a little mark here, and that should be where we are. If the laser's flashing, we're off level. So we're there now. So what I'll do, mark a little hole there. So I know roughly where I am. Because we're in that wall, the block wall, we just stick a screw straight in there. Laser will sit up there. Push it up a little bit. See, it's in that gap there now. Give it on. So the laser's now set up. She's up there. 1100 to the bottom of the box, so 1100 the whole way around. What are we at there? Just under. So, oh no, we are. We're at 1100. So 1100 the whole way around. And what we'll do now is we'll get all the boxes measured up, all put in. Just go around and make sure. Yeah, it's all nice. Everywhere's the same. So that socket there, that socket there, that socket there. There's another socket over there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So on it now, so you've chased the box in, we're under 2 centimetres. That'll give the dot and dab lads the space to do what they need to do. And we're all in line with this, which is a lovely job. All the way around there, all nice and neat, good stuff. Let's get these cables put in these back boxes. So, we're nearly done. Well, we are done. Just got to cap everything now. So, sockets in there, all nice and level, all around the corner there. That's all got to be clipped to the wall. So what happened before, all this block work wasn't in, there was just a massive sort of gap. So they've blocked that up now so we can get our capping down there and run our light cables down there. But as for the sockets, they're all in. So I just wanted to show you how we sort of done that. So all nice washers and stuff in there. So we'll get this all capped. So this will be the first one here, which comes all the way up there, goes round, and it's all coiled up there just for now, so we can go back to the fuse board, the new board that we're going to put in, or consume unit. Fuse board's wrong probably word for it anyway. And then this is the out leg here, so the last one is here, and then we come out there, and that goes back to water. We've got our ring final. Now the reason that we do ring finals, and I was getting a bit of a fan of doing 4mm radials, but then I've had a couple of faults lately where one leg of the ring has gone bad, and what we can do is we can then split it down into two 16-amp radials. It's easier to do with the 4mm. It's in and out, you ain't got to go back, and the testing's easier. You know where the last one is. But Now I've had to do a couple of faults where we've got to go back and do them. I'm going to go back to the ring finals just in case at some point in the future something happens or we can change it, so we ain't got to dig into the customer's wall, start chasing cables in. We can split it, obviously based upon diversity. That's the word, diversity. So yeah, that's how we're going to do that. The next stage of this job now, like I said, is to cap everything round. So that is lights in there, all the spotlights in up here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Spotlights everywhere. Kitchen all wired up, all capped, all nice. All the kitchen sockets in, all capped, all nice. Everything all in, all nice, all nice. Pucker, 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 pucker. Them lights are chasing there still. Them lights are chasing there still, so while they're hanging down. But it doesn't matter too much because we've got to come back anyway after Christmas. There is a lot to do here, so we don't really mind too much. Anyway, thanks for supporting the channel. That is that video wrapped up for today. Lights in, kitchen sockets in. Lovely job. Thanks very much for the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.